Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. Today we are at the end of Luke chapter 3 in verses 21 to 38. And a small part of this passage is the baptism of Jesus, but the majority of it is the genealogy of Jesus. And to be completely honest, genealogy in the Bible is normally the part that I just kind of skip. But I felt prompted to focus the video this morning on the part I would normally skip through. So today we're looking at the significance of Jesus' genealogy. And I kind of want to come back full circle really to Monday's video where I talked about the importance of God fulfilling promises in our lives, which seems to have been a bit of a theme running through Luke so far. And the genealogy of Jesus here in Luke chapter 3 shows another fulfilled promise, the promised Saviour. By reading this genealogy, we see Jesus as the descendant of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob and David, all of which received prophecies. God promised Abraham, for instance, that all nations would be blessed through his offspring. In 2 Samuel we read that the promised Messiah would be the descendant of David, and in Isaiah 9 we read that the Messiah would one day rule on David's throne. If there's one thing that has run through my mind whilst reading through this week's passages, it's been that God fulfills his promises and he is faithful. He does what he says he will do, and even if that means going through hard times and circumstances, if God has given us a promise, then he will fulfill it. I read a post on an Instagram account that I follow called Grit and Virtue a few days ago, and it said this: maybe trust is less about God being some superhero who swoops in and saves the day just as I was about to give up. Maybe trust is more like the sigh of relief I take when I get home after a long day. Maybe it is more this assurance that I have a place where I am safe and loved, even when chaos is happening outside those doors or inside my soul. I think trusting God looks like holding on to these promises, declaring that he has fulfilled them before and believing that he is and always will be faithful. And that's what I've really gotten out of these passages this week in Luke. So my question to end the week is, do you truly trust that God fulfills promises? Perhaps that's a simple yes for you, or maybe that requires a bit of soul searching, but I thought that was a relevant question to end this week's readings. So I hope that the videos this week have been helpful to you, that they've encouraged you or challenged you in some way, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll be back next week with more videos.